I will now read from chapter 6. And here we find another character, and maybe the only female character in the text. No, I'm mistaken. There are other female characters, but this one is called Helen. So I'm at chapter 6. These were the rites of mourning by a low concrete parapet under the copper spears of the palms, since men sought fame as centaurs, or with their own feet, or wrestlers circling with pincer extended arms, or oblong silhouettes racing round the white vase of scalloped sand, when a boy on a pounding horse divided the wrestlers with their lowering claws like crabs. As in your day, so with ours, Omeros. As it is with islands and men, so with our games. A horse is skittering spray with rope for its rein. Only silhouettes last. No one remembers the names of the foam sprinters. Time halts the arc of a javelin. This was repeated behind Helen's back as in the shade of the wall. She was gossiping with two women about finding work as a waitress, but both said the tables was full. What the white manager meant to say was she was too rude, 'cause she didn't take no shit from the white people and some of them tourists. The men only out to touch local girls. Every minute was brushing their hand from her backside. So one day she got fed up with all their nastiness. So she tell the cashier that wasn't part of her fucking pay. Take off her costume and walk straight out the hotel, naked as God make me. Then I passed by the pool. People nearly drowned, not naked completely. I still had panty and bra. A man shout out, "Beautiful! More!" So I show him my ass. People nearly die. The two women screamed with laughter. Then Helen leaned with her skirt tucked into her thighs and asked, elbows on her knees, if it had worked in the beach restaurant with the Chinese. They said, none. Behind her, footballers were heading the world. Helen said, girl, I'm pregnant, but I don't know for who. For who? She heard an echoing call. With ooze for rings, a dove moaned in the machineal. Helen stood up, brushing her skirt. It's no sense at all spending change on transport. Easing straps from each heel. The second part, change burns at the beach's end. She has to decide to enter the smoke or to skirt it. In that pause that divides the smoke with a sword, white Helen died. In that space between the lines of two lifted oars, her shadow ambles, filly of Melanius, while black piglets root the midden of Grosile. But smoke leaves no signature on its page of sand. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away, she croons, her clear plastic sandals swung by one hand. Far down the beach, where the boy had wheeled it around, the stallion was widening. Helen heard its hooves drumming through her bare feet and turned as the unreined horse plunged with its dolphining neck, the wheezing halves of its chest distended by the ruffling nostrils like a bellows, a spray fanned from the punished waves.